The universe is trying to get you from A to B, from where you are at the moment to where you want to be. Hence this message of have an intention for what it is that you want. We've got the Two of Cups, which is a love match. We've got the Tower, which is perhaps things falling apart. And the Page of Pentacles, or there's some disruption with that Tower. And the Page of Pentacles is about starting something off. So the way in which a love match was going could be breaking down, and something better can be made from it, so a better approach. Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for all signs for Tuesday the 4th of June 2024. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there I give one question readings amongst other things. You can book in for one of those one question readings on my website at any time. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. I do all the readings that are booked in the live show straight away, but I do all the other ones, the ones that are booked beforehand. I do them right at the start of the next live show, and then I'll send you the link, if you've booked one of them, to the replay so you can watch it in your own time whenever you want to. You don't need to be able to make it live. Now, what's in the energies for everybody today? Rituals and offerings again. So it's about having clear intentions about something, about what you want. It was about yesterday. I offer this, and this is what I want from life. Making sure that there's a balance there of giving and receiving. And it doesn't need to be linked. It doesn't need to be like, I will give 5 readings for however much money. It could be, I will give 5 readings and I want to manifest a partner. You know, it can be something like that. It's just an intention with the universe about a balanced state of being. We've got peace here as well. It could be a really good day to meditate and, I don't know, create vision boards, you know, be very deliberate and all of that kind of thing. We've got wild as well. Believe in your otherworldly beauty, dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine, because we are spiritual beings after all, right? Now, I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. And I get those out within 48 hours of you ordering them. Let's get some tarot cards out and see what's in the energies today. 2 ways in which to win a private reading with me every single month. The first way is by being a subscriber to my channel, clicking like on this video, then leaving a comment. That'll get you an entry in. Do that as many times as you like on all of my videos throughout the month, and it will get you many entries in. The second draw for a free reading with me worth 160 Australian dollars, the same, is for you, those of you that are checking out my pick a card reads. If you purchase the deeper dives to those pick a card reads, that'll get you entered into the second prize draw. Good luck with all of that. Now, the tarot today, we're starting out with the Two of Swords. This is about indecision. A decision needs to be made, but we're like, oh, I'm not sure. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, single independent energy, so you could be doing really well for yourself. 6 of Swords, the universe is trying to get you from A to B, from where you are at the moment to where you want to be. Hence this message of have an intention for what it is that you want. We've got the Two of Cups, which is a love match. We've got the Tower, which is perhaps things falling apart. And the Page of Pentacles, or there's some disruption with that Tower. And the Page of Pentacles is about starting something off. So the way in which a love match was going could be breaking down, and something better can be made from it, so a better approach. It's like if someone isn't treating you exactly, or if a relationship isn't going in the right direction, perhaps there's a little, not mistreatment, I'm not getting that, but perhaps it's not exactly as you want it. You know, the way in which it's going is not exactly the way you want it. A breakdown is good. For you to readdress that and get it on the track that you want it to be on. I'm just feeling like a relationship could be going in the direction that it could become disrespectful, and we do that ourselves. We can get the disrespect out of people by not honouring ourselves, and not by pulling someone up going, hang on a minute, you ignored that text yesterday, or you know, you haven't been in touch with me for a few days and then you get in touch for attention. We need to pull up on those things, otherwise it can be going in the wrong direction. That's the kind of thing I'm getting, is that we need to pick up on that stuff, and we need to say about it and not just let it fly, because if we let it fly, it goes into the disrespect. We can wreck relationships by not standing up for ourselves like that. Two of Swords. Anyway, we've got indecision today. What's this Two of Swords all about? The Two of Swords is about the Magician and the Hermit. Okay. So, indecision. You're manifesting something, or are you just kind of taking a step back from it? The Hermit is it's actually a feeling of hiding away from it. If you're manifesting something, it might require you to step up. Speak out, like I was just saying. Step up in some kind of way, and part of you wants to shrink and just hide from it. It might have something to do with this, this love connection that I was saying about. It might, but it might also be something else as well. It could be like stepping up to the plate to ask for a raise, or for a promotion or something like that. There's a shrinking kind of an element now. There's transformation. So something needs to change within you in order to... If you do hide from it into that hermit mode, then do the inner work and ask yourself, why don't I want to step up? I should be stepping up to the plate for this kind of thing and not shrinking back from it. Shrinking back from stepping up is not a good approach. Nine of Pentacles, because single independent, this could be about like promotions and stuff like that, because the Nine of Pentacles is about you getting your stuff from the stuff that you're doing. You know, you getting a bonus at work or something like that for the great work that you've been doing. It's Knight of Voices, taking swift action on that. So when the impulse is there, you need to take action on it. And the energies aren't that today. They are the little gremlin on your shoulder saying, just take a step back. It's not worth it. But it is worth it. That's the thing. Is if you take a step back, you'll never take a step forward. You know what I mean? It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're just never going to get there. Don't shy away from that impulsive action. There's healing energy behind that as well. It's not going to be as bad as you think, especially if it's about some kind of confrontation. It doesn't have to be a confrontation, but your nervous system might be saying, this is confrontation, back off from it, you're not safe. That nervous system reaction isn't necessarily true. It might have been true in the past with certain people, and that's how your nervous system has been taught to react. But it's probably not true in this situation right now. So 6 of Swords, the universe is trying to get you from A to B, from where you are at the moment to where you want to be. And there's this hesitation today, and you need to notice that, and you need to confront it. The Knight of Inspiration, act on impulse, on passion. When you feel it, when you feel inspired, act on it. The 5 of Emotions is about opening your heart to that. So it's more opening your heart to yourself and you knowing that you deserve it. And that is that standing up for myself kind of an energy. Stand up for yourself. There's a reunion of souls behind that. No, I don't believe it is. It's those, you see, they're coming out. There's anger. So, yeah, they're shrinking back. It's like turning it in on yourself. Then you'll be angry with yourself. There's divine timing and grounding. It's time to sort this out. Ground yourself. Take action on it. So for some of you, it might be about expressing anger because a situation is making you feel angry. You might be feeling that something is going to down the path of disrespect. And you need to feel that anger, like this is verging on disrespectful. I can't let them continue this and get worse, because it will. I need to pull them up on that. But that feels like confrontation. I don't feel comfortable with that. Expressing that anger. I'm making myself wrong for expressing anger, perhaps. Deal with what's coming up today, because Tower, 2 of Cups, yeah, definitely could be coming up within a love relationship today. And often then we go down that path of disrespect, and then we blame the other person, going, well, they're not respecting me and it's all their fault. It's like, hang on a minute, did you pull them up with the behavior? Did you tell them, like, that makes me feel a certain way, please don't do that? People need to be told these things. 3 voices, 7 of voices. Wow. This is like, do you understand what this means? 3 of voices and the 7 of voices. This is a very strong message. 7 of voices is the BS card, and the 3 of voices is the heartbreak card. This is the universe in your face saying, how can I put this without swearing? You're breaking your own heart. You're breaking your own heart. They're not breaking your heart. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're allowing it. If you're expecting someone perfect to come along that isn't needing to be told, that's going to be able to guess and head down this positive path all the time, you're not going to find that. And you're not that either. You're not that either. There will be some things that you do within relationships that another person doesn't like that you will not even know. Because it won't be on your radar, because it's not something that affects you. For example, in a relationship, there was something that I did, comes naturally to me, not something that I would react to, but he did, and he pointed it out, and he said that when you do that, it feels really rude to me when you do that. Can you not do that? And I'm like, okay. He needed to tell me that because I couldn't guess that, because other people haven't reacted to that or told me that. I don't know. Perhaps they have reacted to that and not told me that, but it wasn't on my radar. And likewise, I've been in relationships too where a partner is, in fact, it was the same one. He did a certain thing, and I'd say, when you do that, it makes me feel really unsafe. And I know it's my thing. I know it's my trigger. It's because of this thing that happened in the past. But nevertheless, when you do that, it makes me feel really unsafe. And it's like, oh, I had no idea. Oh, no problem. I don't need to do that. I can be aware of that. And you know, that kind of, we need to do that. Because there is no wrong or right. There is no, oh, you shouldn't have that trigger, or only you need to deal with that. Because often it's just little things that we don't even think about. I'm not talking the major stuff here. I'm not talking about like, don't abuse me. That is just red flag, get out of the place right now. This is just the little stuff, and it needs dealing with, because 7 of voices, 3 of voices. If you carry on down this path, you're going to turn around and go, oh my God, they broke my heart. They're a terrible person. They're a narcissist. It's not true. Joy. There's joy behind that. Isn't that wild? There's joy behind it. You'll be really happy once you get this. I mean, when I got into that particular relationship where we did have that dialogue, I'd specifically asked for a relationship like that because I knew that that's where I was lacking within my romantic relationships. I'd realized that I wasn't very good at that time. This is years ago, about emotionally communicating, about speaking out and all of that. I was letting my trauma run me, and I was being quiet about everything, and I realized I wasn't very good at it. And so when I was manifesting that relationship, the next relationship, I'm like, I want someone that is really good at that, so that I can learn, so I can practice speaking up and talking about those emotional things. He was great at it. I was great at it in that relationship too. And it really helped me to, he was already great at it, right? He had no idea that I wasn't great at it before. He had no idea. And it was good to get that feedback from him. It's almost like, act as if, you know, in this relationship, I'm going to be that one that speaks out and is cool about it, and not cool about it, but cool in myself about confrontation and things like that, and speaking out, and having needs. Even if it seems silly little need because it's hurting my feelings just a little bit, it's not silly. Anyway, romantic relationships. What have we got on the romance front? Apart from that argy-bargy going on there. Time, you're trying too hard, give it time. Okay. What else in romance? Not all of us will have that thing going on. But some of you, it might be coming up from the past as well. Thinking on that. Be real. Be yourself and be real. And say what's inside of you and say how you're feeling. Speak out about it. What else in our love lives today? Something is irritating me. It's a hair. Support and spark. Okay. If you do speak out and you do get support back from your person, which if you don't, then you're not in a very good relationship. But if you do, yes, it could light things on fire. So there you are, worried. You don't want to speak out because you're worried it's going to be confrontation. When you do, it brings you closer and actually getting it on. That's what it feels like. What else? We've got using and cynicism as well. Take that as you will. I'm not really picking up anything from that. Let's get some more cards out. Using and cynicism. Oh. Yes. Here we go. Ow, good advice from a wise person. It might be about just what I've said there. We've got a star, guaranteed success. There you go. Success guaranteed. We've got a tower, solid foundation, success with effort. We've got a pig, beware of greed. We've got an archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. New possibilities, especially if your relationships kept on going down a specific route. Seven of Swords, Three of Voices. You're lying to yourself about being heartbroken. I mean, it's not that your heart wasn't broken, but you're lying that it was them. Calling it out, telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Our egos don't want to hear that. But in hindsight, we always see it. We always see our part in it. And I'm not saying the other person is blameless completely. Of course, they've got their part in it. Absolutely. But when we miss our part in it, we hand away our power. We do. Okay, well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. But this is just a bit of a fun, because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull crystals out of my bag and cards out of my decks for questions that you've got, book yourself in for a one-question reading. They're on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Or if you've got a few questions, if you want a lot of detail, if you want it to be private, book yourself in for a private reading. I get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? The Three of Swords. Is it them breaking your heart? How are you feeling? Be honest with yourself. How are you feeling? If you continue down a path of not feeling good, you're breaking your own heart. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is yes, go for it. Yay. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. I do one of these today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show too. Come along sometime. I'd love to see you in there, get to know you, and perhaps read for you too. And I make 2 or 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.